Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, y'all. We are we are waiting on our Uber. Uh, would drive up to the truck myself, but my girl got to take my son to school, so we're waiting on my Uber to come. He's gonna take me up to my truck. We're going to pick up our load from our little spot out here in McKinney. So I'll talk to y'all once we get there. Woo! Truck stop packed this morning, y'all. Hopefully, once I get back here, we'll be good. But oh, it's pre-trip. Lights good. Still in place. Lights good. How y'all doing this morning? I had a real good Uber ride, y'all. All right. Yeah. All right.
When you're trying to defend St. Louis because they'll throw at any time. There's
I rock all pink like Cameron. Say she in the back, no pants on. My stick, only thing. Take a stance on. The suits flow damn right. Two hands on. Might flip galaxies like Samsung. Finish her, finish me. No shank song. West side Tennessee. Where your man's from? Two strands like grandson. Vaughn. R.I.P. She gon' take a shower. Okay, B.O.B. I'ma stuff a cone. Hit an incline. THC. We gon' make a flip. Hop on T.O.P. She ain't gon' deny. She need my energy. And I ain't gon' deny. I was energy. I was in it saying plenty things.
I got it. Talking about no waiting. Meow. Roll these windows up real quick. I was gonna ride with my windows down, but getting near these trees right here, I wonder if I can make that light, y'all. Getting near them trees right over here. Sometimes, yep, I can't make it. All right, slow it down, big baby. I could have been committed. We ain't gonna do it though. I guess we ain't gonna do it. Ooh wee! Look at that. I don't know if y'all gonna be able to snap. Let me take y'all down. Look at that Pete right there, baby. Yeah. Yeah. That baby nice. He should have had him a step deck or RGN or something behind that thing, baby. I like that. All right, y'all. We're gonna give y'all that wide view. Like I said, we're gonna roll with our windows down. It's pretty cool today. So shouldn't have no bugs or nothing like that coming in. But yeah, we're gonna give y'all a wide view. We're gonna record the whole day today, y'all. I almost stuttered over there. Let me move my mic. All right, there we go. Yeah, we're gonna record our whole day. Uh, let's see, or at least our whole trip. We'll record the whole trip, and we'll talk. Yeah. See, a lot of drivers don't understand too with that turn, usually we have to be in the outside lane. But with this turn here, because this lane on my left side, it ends. So it's really best. It's really best to be in that lane I was in, the inside lane, and make that turn because because you gotta get over here and turn to get on the interstate. And a lot of people leaving that truck stop or any warehouses that's over there in that area, they got to turn to get on this interstate. Me, I got to get in this lane as well, but I'm not getting on the interstate though. I have to get in this lane because this is the outside lane to turn to where I'm going. But I wonder if y'all, let me roll my window up a little bit. I don't want it to be too much wind coming in where y'all can't hear me. Like I know my mic is pretty good, but I don't know if it's that good. So get back in my lane, scratch my leg and stuff. I be forgetting I think I got like one more little tuna pack in here, and a can of hyenas. Yeah, we'll eat them. Hopefully it don't take long today though, y'all. Last time I came here, man, it took 5 hours, and you only get paid here for 3 hours. I mean, after 3 hours. So, I don't like that. This is also the way we go too, though, y'all. If we trying to go back to like Memphis or Little Rock, anything that way, whenever we're leaving that truck stop, and I know y'all don't really care. Whenever we leaving this truck stop, we gotta come take this turn. And like I say, even though I'm gonna take this turn and I'm gonna go to my little spot, which I'm literally down the road. Probably got another 5 or 10 minutes, and I'll be there. But depending on traffic and the lights. But yeah, we just take this way and go on down, and this way right here takes us to I-30. So if you ever coming through Dallas and you got to go to, Memphis, like North Dallas or something, like up, anywhere up here, and you don't want to go, what you call it, you don't want to go into Dallas and go to 30. This is definitely the best way to go. Like it's still traffic, but you ain't got to go through Dallas traffic. You ain't got to go through that 635 small lane traffic. You ain't got to go through all that, little rock wall and all that construction down there. And you come this way, like it's eventually gonna get back to a 2-lane road, but it's honestly the best way to roll. We committed. But I think the speed limit out here is 40. Is it 40 or 45? I bet you're gonna get in front of me going slow. I know you're gonna get in front of me. Because I'm doing 35. I'm catching up to you. We're not even doing the speed limit, baby. I think I need to get over anyway. It look like somebody got something. Yeah, it say right lane. Ooh, we're not gonna make that one at all. Yeah, it say right lane closed, but it ain't actually closed yet. At AT&T truck just up there basically on this corner. Or not, yeah, on the curb, but his trailer's still sticking out. But yeah, they ain't got the actual lane closed off. I realize y'all can't really see. Y'all can see, but the rain is up there. So, yeah, it'll be the same either way. But look, y'all. So I called. AT&T was done. Let me hop on up over here. AT&T, you should have been got off that curb, man. All right. Oh, but okay, speed limit 40. But yeah, called up to General Diesel yesterday, y'all, and checking on my truck. And I forgot how. I think they didn't have my truck for about 2 weeks, y'all. Two, maybe. Well, my truck has been there for a while, but having the part wise, I'd have to see when exactly. I feel like it might have been a week and a half now. But this is the thing. So I'm kind of upset with them a little bit. A little bit more than a little bit because they they told me basically that once they get my trans oil cooler in, they was gonna go ahead and get started on my truck. That way they can knock everything out right then and there. That was my understanding of what we was gonna do. Now they did tell me they was like, and this is honestly when they got it in. Okay, so I didn't know ahead of time. But once the oil cooler came in, y'all, they told me. Sorry, I had to get a cup of water. My mouth was getting dry. They told me that they were going to, what do you call it? Okay, so once the oil cooler came in, they said that they were going to start on all of the smaller stuff first. So let me try to run down all this again. Like I said, I hope I don't miss nothing. But undercab airbags, I had 2 air leaks. Like I said, possible hub leak. What else? My air tanks needed to be replaced, and AC needed to be checked on. Diagnose the AC, why it keeps popping fuses. My transmission needs to be replaced, and the oil cooler as well with the lines. That all needs to be replaced. I feel like it's another thing. Oh, my fuel sending unit needed to be replaced. So I might be missing one thing, but as of right now, that's all I can think of. But like I said, they said once they got the oil cooler in, before the oil cooler came in, they said, yeah, we're gonna wait till the oil cooler come in and we're gonna knock everything out all at once. I'm like, all right, cool, bet. So once the oil cooler actually came in, he was like, all right, we're gonna knock out the small stuff first, and then we're gonna hit the transmission, and we're gonna hit that transmission, and we're gonna diagnose the AC last. We're gonna do the big stuff last, hit the knock all the small stuff first. So I'm like, yeah, oh, okay, that's fine. Now I'm saying it's fine, thinking that because I asked him, and this was like a week. He got the oil cooler in on a Wednesday, so I was like, uh, told him I said I'm pretty sure y'all got. I called him on Thursday. I was like, I was pretty sure y'all wasn't gonna start on it yesterday when y'all got it in because y'all probably had some other stuff going on. And then I said, I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure y'all didn't start on it just today or anything like that. Because I was talking to him at the end of the day Thursday. And so I was like, my boy over there bumping. I hear you. What's up, man? But yeah, I was pretty sure. I was like, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to start on it today, which is Thursday. Or, which was Thursday. And then, okay, I can go. So I said, I don't know if y'all gonna start Friday. I don't know if y'all gonna. I'm just, talking like it's that day. I don't know if y'all gonna start tomorrow or not. Which would have been Friday. I said, so I told my brother, I was like, I'm telling him that I told my brother that, Friday. I mean, Monday is probably when they gonna start on it. So I asked him, I was like, so just like worst case scenario, y'all get started on Monday. Well, I asked him, I was like, I think y'all gonna be able to get started on it by Monday. He said, yeah, we should be able to get started on it by Monday. At the latest Tuesday. They said we should be able to get to it Monday. Now it's Thursday. We got it in yesterday. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I asked him, I said, so at the latest, if you get started on it at the latest by Thursday, do you think that y'all will be able to get all that done by Friday? You think everything will be looking good by Friday? Which would have been last Friday. Yeah, this would have been last Friday, I believe. Like I said I got to go back and look at my dates and everything. But if this would have been last Friday, it ain't. It's Friday. It's next Friday now, y'all. Today is Friday, and it ain't done, and it ain't nowhere near done. They got like a couple things done. I gotta ask them today when I call them back. I don't even know if they got the undercab airbags put on yet, but I'm hoping that they have. It should have been a pretty easy fix. But I don't even know if they got that done just yet. Dang it. I wanted to go in that first lane, but somebody already in it. Let's see. The third lane is closed. So we gotta actually open up our doors now as well, y'all. But anyway, let's get checked in and get back into our door, and then we'll finish talking. Man, he about to leave too. I could have got in that door. Very cool. All right. Let's put the driver's license and pickup number in there. And let's get the cab card out. Oh. It's sent up. Just like the bank, y'all.
Morning, sir. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. About yourself?
Good. Hold on 1 second while I process this stuff, okay?
Yes, sir. So yeah, I was like, how's he walking back down here? Or she? Just the truck that just left from right here. They stopped and let somebody out. Suspicious. Very much so suspicious. But anyway, it's a little suspicious. Why are you walking back here? They security got guns, so they better not try that because you never know. But yeah, so I would have thought Friday would have been good. It's 4 days, and the transmission to take out the transmission and put a new transmission back in. Just drop transmission and put the new one back in. It's usually rated for about 3 hours each. So like 6 hours. I'm gonna say 6 to 8 hours is what you're going. But what you rated for? 6 to 8 hours. The guy that did my first transmission, it took him like 2 hours to drop that thing, and about 3.5 hours to put it back in. So I say like, I mean, he got it in and out right. He just didn't do everything. He didn't drain the lines and all that. He didn't flush everything. So, and when I talk to the old boy today, I'm gonna make sure I let him know. Please, when you do that transmission, please flush them lines because there's one line that's still on that truck from the old. One of my new lines is still on there from the old transmission. So please flush that line out. I don't need no debris. I don't need no metal shavings because old boy admitted that he did not flush them lines out. He did not flush that oil cooler out. And
What's your trailer number?
trailer 1204.
71204.
Yes, sir. No. You said 71204.
Yeah.
No, just 1204. Yeah,
Okay.
my fault.
No problem.
Yeah, he said he did not flush them lines out, which is why most likely why my transmission ended up messing up again. Flakes got back in there.
And where's this going? This your last stop?
No, yeah. Cummins, Georgia is my last stop.
Georgia?
Yes, sir.
Okay, hold on.
They're all in Georgia though. A lot of Volvos coming in. Me, him, one behind him. That's actually the truck that was beside me this morning when I just left out at the truck stop. He was beside me, as far as I can see. I love them headlights though. He got the Volvo headlights. They got the little LED strip, the little like that. I like that. But yeah, old boy said he didn't flush them lines. I think that had partially. I don't say partially. I think that's what messed my transmission up again. Um, so that we got to get that done. I got to make sure I let him know to do that. Let me write that down because I forget some stuff in a minute. And I'm gonna leave it out. Leave it sitting right there. I was wondering what the noise was a while ago. That was the tires hitting the metal parts on the scale. But yeah, so I gotta let him know that, y'all. But I mean, I said I thought it's he said it should have been done Friday. It's next Friday, and they ain't even started on the transmission yet. So I don't. I'm not too fond of that, man. They have not started on the transmission yet. So I talked to him yesterday. Right now, they are stuck on. They replaced the air tank. They replaced one of my air tanks, and they the little ticking noise that y'all used to hear. They little tick 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 tick. So, like I said, we thought it was the air tank. What they're saying is that it's the air compressor. Um, so my air compressor is going bad. He said it's a rod inside the air compressor that's going bad. And he was like, he's afraid that it is going to throw a rod through that air compressor, basically.
So on your trailer, you sure that's not your trailer number is 94819?
That's the number from Extra Lease, but the number that my company uses is 1204. It's right over here on in yellow.
Oh, it's in the yellow?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Give me those seconds.
Okay. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, the air compressor. He said the air compressor is bad. So it was like, we're trying to find an air compressor and all that. I'm like, okay, okay, I need an air compressor. Cool. But is that where y'all are at? Like, it's like they get to one spot. All right, now we got to get an air compressor. So we're not going to do anything else until we get that air compressor. Like, bro, keep going. Fix everything. And with my fuel sending unit. So me and my brother are going to end up doing that ourselves. Because the only thing that they wanted to do, they said there's flexible ones, which, like I said, my truck's an '08. I don't think they were going to find a flexible one for my truck unless they had, one interchangeable that's new and flexible. But I don't think that they was able to find one. So, and knock my glasses off. But they say if we can't find a flexible, we're gonna have to drop the tanks, and that's gonna cost more money, cost you more money, more labor money. And like I asked my brother, I'm like,
You gonna be going to door 11, okay?
all right,
I'll send it back to you.
thank you. So yeah, I was like, aren't you able to just twist the tank, loosen the straps, and twist it? lot of cold air coming through that thing. But yeah, I was like, ain't you able to just twist and put that back in there in a minute? Make sure I secure my cab card. I got my windows down. I don't wanna I don't want it to blow out. I need that. All right, door 11, y'all. I think I'm gonna be probably all the way down at the end. Well, I don't even know what time it is. But so yeah, I asked my brother, and I told him, I was like, they said that they want to either drop the tank or find a flexible. They want to find a flexible sending unit first, and if they can't find it, then they're gonna have to drop the tanks, and that's gonna cost us more money. My brother was like, no, no. He said they should be able. He said I've watched a couple videos. Uh, he said they should be able to just loosen the straps. Oh, we should be good. I'm like the second driver here, and that Mack truck is the driver that was just beside me earlier. The first when I first pulled in. Door 11. So yeah, we at 50s right now. I ain't never been down that far. As far as I've been down, it's like door 35. But no, not 35. I'm sorry, I lied to y'all. The 35 is right here. What was the door? 20 something. It was 20 something where I've been. I think probably it's at 30. It's probably like 28, 27 where I've been because I was literally right here past that second pole right there. Is where I was. But yeah, I ain't never been down here to 11. But ain't nobody here. I guess it's the best time to come right here. Last time I came at like 5 or 6. Well, it took them forever. All right, let's get a bike then. Straighten that thing up. All right, y'all. Let's open these doors up. All right. All right. We in the perfect. So yeah, like I was saying, um, my brother said that they should be able to just turn the tanks. They loosen the straps. It's like 3 straps, I think, 2 or 3 straps on there. I think it's 3. You just loosen those straps to where at that point, if you might have to unhook hoses and stuff too. I don't know for sure if the hoses may have enough slack to stay hooked up. But and I mean, it's my brother said that, and my partner said that. It's like my brother as well. So on his T680, that's the same thing that they did to his truck. And my brother was like, "That's what I've been seeing everybody else do." on their truck. If they have to replace that fuel sending unit and it can't go, they can't get it right then and there, they loosen the straps, and then they put a crowbar in there or something, and they turn the tank. Hopefully it's not a lot of fuel in there, but it's a lot easier when the tank is empty. But you turn the tank. That's it. That's all you're doing. Um, I think eventually too. I gotta find me some steps. Once I find me some steps, eventually we're gonna slide my tanks to the back, because that's gonna make her look good. We're gonna slide them to the back, and then we're gonna polish them. I don't know. I might ask my brother, see what he think, if he think we can polish them, or I might get somebody to do it. Um, Find somebody local. Yeah, I might find a local company out here to do it, and see if we can partner with them on something. See if I can help them get some business. Uh, Man, don't y'all be laughing at me how I was looking with my eyes and stuff. But yeah. So anyway, we I don't know, man. Like I told the guys, like my brother said, y'all should be able to just slide them tanks. You twist them tanks. That's all y'all got to do. Loosen the straps, twist the tanks. I said, but if that's something that y'all can't do, then don't worry about it. We'll put the fuel sending unit in ourselves. I said, but we just brought everything to y'all just to go ahead and let y'all do everything. We already got all the parts that we needed. We just wanted y'all to go ahead and just do everything. So, like I said, once the truck is done, we're gonna end up bringing it back down to my brother's house, and we're gonna finish up whatever else we need to finish up that they don't do. But like I said, they was on that. Like I said, as far as I know, he didn't say, we on this fuel sending you. We already got this, that, and that done. Like honestly, he ain't told me what all they have done. Now that I think about it, and I asked him. So I had to ask him yesterday. I'm like, can you let me know what all has been done so far, and where what all has been done, and what have we been billed for, like hourly? Because y'all had everything for a little minute now, and I honestly thought everything would have been done by now. Because if I'm paying you over $2,000 worth of labor, you would think you want to go ahead and get that money. I don't know why you wouldn't. Let's say thinking we ain't got the money or something. I told them I was going to use my maintenance account, and I got a little bit over $2,000 in my maintenance account right now. So I I said I don't know, y'all. But if I'm paying you over $2,000, because we got, it ain't like we got the money. I'm just gonna use my maintenance account for majority of it, and then we're gonna put the rest with it, because once that truck is done, we're gonna sit this truck down and put it in the shop. So we had to get this done too, so we can get somebody in it. But the whole thing is basically, it's like I don't know what they've done, because he has not communicated that to me. So yesterday I asked him, because actually now he's talking about the air compressor, and I mean he's not saying that they finished anything else. I don't know if the airbags is on. I don't know if the other air leaks are fixed. I don't know. I don't think they looked at the AC yet. I know they ain't did the fuel sending unit, because I asked him. I said, so y'all gonna do the sending unit? Are y'all gonna be able to twist the tanks, or you gonna send that back with me so I can do it? So me and my brother can do it. He said, yeah, we're just gonna send that back with you. Okay. Okay. Just spoke with Miss Maria. I go ahead and put her name out there. I like Miss Maria at General Diesel. So she called me. I talked to her yesterday before they closed, and she, kind of explained to her, like I told y'all, I want to get the transmission done before that air compressor gets done, because we want to make sure that everything goes good before we go into anything else, because everything else we can do ourselves if we need to, to save money and everything, to still be able to get this truck fixed and um all that. But basically, I told her, I said, yeah, she's I want to make sure I confirm and we got everything right, and I heard everything right, so I can let them know exactly what you want done. And yeah, I told her, I said, yeah, I want to get transmission done now. Transmission needs to be next, or not next. Transmission needs to happen now, and then the air compressor can come next. But we want to make sure that we're good on the transmission. We don't need anything extra, because like I told her, I was like, what do you call it? I need to go to the juice shop today too. I'm pointing over here like y'all can see it. I got a notification, but I got a notification from the juice place, and I need to go check them out and get some juices. But uh, yeah, she said okay. She's like, okay, that was my understanding. I just wanted to call you back to double check and make sure that that's what you wanted. So she said, we'll go ahead and get started on it. And I asked her again. I was like, can he go ahead and send me the quote that you were telling me that he was going to send me? Can you get him to send me that quote to see that where we're at right now and what has been done? Like I said, we may go ahead and let them put the air compressor on and all that, because I mean, the thing is, it's simple to get everything done there, because it still has to be inspected. Like, I'm pretty sure once they put the truck back on, like, it's been inspected. I think it's still within the 6-month mark, or however long. I don't know how long they do their inspections, but I don't know if they're yearly, quarterly, or every 4 months or 6 months. I don't know now that I think about it. But uh, I don't know. But I feel like it's gonna have to be inspected, because we took it out of the system and we're putting it back in the system. Or either I don't even think it's fully out. I think it's just like on hold with nothing, no insurance or nothing on it. So we're putting it back in the system once the truck is done. So it's like it's easy to go ahead and get everything done there, and then that way they can just go ahead and inspect it. They are loading me up now as well, y'all. So they started about 8:40, 8:45. So that's good. So should be done within the next 30 minutes to an hour. We can roll up out of here and we'll be back parked around about 10 o'clock, 10:30. I can chill with the fam. But other than that, I'm glad she called me back. It makes me feel good. All right, y'all. Whew. So I went ahead and pulled my trailer brakes just in case. Just in case I need to slide my tandems back, which I think I'm gonna be fine, because most of the heavy weight is up front. Oh, they even put their own strap in there. Okay. I wonder if I can keep it, y'all. I'm probably gonna keep that if they don't ask for it. That's another strap for me. Yeah. I had somebody tear up one of my straps anyway. But yeah, so that's it. Pretty nice little load right there. That should weigh out fine the way it is already. So I'm not sliding no tandems, because it's like 3 pallets. Because I got 27 pallets total, and the most is up front. Um, and that's going to my last stop in Cumming, Georgia. And then all the rest of it is like, smaller. Like, I got 6 pallets going to my first stop, then 4 pallets going to my next stop, and then 3 pallets, which I think are going to be them 3 big ones right there, because those are like, the 3 pallets are like 19,000 pounds, and usually those big spoos right there are the heaviest ones. So yeah, all the lightweight stuff right here, that's on the back, so we should be good to go, y'all. But let's close up and roll. But yeah, so book me another load. Booked it for Tuesday, coming out of Atlanta. So it'll be Atlanta. Now I tried to get one, man. They had a good one, paying like $1,700, $1,800 or something. It was right at 302 a mile. going to Houston, Texas, out of somewhere near Atlanta, but it was Houston, Texas, delivering there. But it ended up being a 2-stop. So I'm like, all right, maybe not too bad. Let's see, maybe it stops in somewhere in the Houston area, or maybe it also stopped. Maybe the first stop is in Louisiana or something. But he was like West Laco, Texas. So I was like West Laco. I've heard of West Laco or West Laco, Texas. I've heard of it, but I didn't remember where it was. I think a fly just got in here. But yeah, I was like, I couldn't remember where it was, so I looked it up on Google while we was on the phone. I was like, oh, man, that's down there by McAllen, Texas. Like, I was like, you want me to go all the way down there first? Why would you not already close your trailer up? But yeah, I said, y'all want me to go to West Laco, down the McAllen area first, and then come back? Then come back to Houston? Like, oh, I gotta get some brakes. Don't sound good. They don't sound horrible, but they don't sound good. But yeah, I was like, it's 5.5 hours back up. So he wanted me to deliver Houston on Thursday, and then deliver West Laco or Laco, I don't know, but deliver that on Friday. I was like, nah, man, not for. No, it was $2,400 run. That's what it was. So I didn't mind delivering Thursday, $2,400. That guy. Yeah, I hate it when it does that. You got to keep it tight all the way down. There we go. There we go. But yeah, the guy, the driver stopped all the way back there at the stop sign to take pictures and close the door and all that. And you're not supposed to. Close the door back there at your dock door, and then come on up here. But we checking the whole thing out. So that ain't what you're supposed to do, y'all. But anyway, so yeah, I wasn't finna do that though. I wasn't finna be on it from Tuesday to Friday for $2,400. I gotta make at least 12 a day as my goal. So Thursday would have been fine, but yeah. So I ended up getting one out of Atlanta, Georgia, going to Leland, North Carolina. Pick up Tuesday, deliver next day. There's 2 stops on that as well. So I'll be going to Pollocksville on Wednesday, 6 a.m. delivery. And then my next delivery is at 10 a.m. in Leland, North Carolina. First one's first come, first serve, honestly. I'm going to see if I can get there and park up, make some parking somewhere, get unloaded, and then head to my next one, get there early. It's only an hour and 15 minutes away, I believe. So we'll get to that next one and get unloaded. So I'm going to find me something else for Wednesday, probably around noon to 1 o'clock pickup if I can. So that's where we at right now, y'all. But we're going to get checked out here and get back to this truck stop. Let's see what this weight going to weigh out at. Like I said, I think it should be good because them last 10 pallets are light. Them last 10 pallets is like 10,000 pounds worth of product. I think less than that, honestly. I think it's like 7 to 8. But it's light work, so we should be good with them tandems all the way up. The guy from the shop, General Diesel, he did text me. They must have knew. They must have felt it in their system or something that I that I was talking about them. Like I said, Miss Maria she's always on it, but the other guys they don't always do what they say they're gonna do. They don't always call me back, and The other guy that's in the office with Maria all the time, he does call me back like half the time, but he don't always call back. Sometimes I gotta call him and remind him that, hey, you said you was gonna do such and such, or get me a quote on such and such. You know, yeah, so we don't always get a call back. Well, I don't always get a call back, so I don't always have faith in him. But Miss Maria, if I ask her something, she's gonna give me a call back. But the guy did give me he shot me a text message. They are starting on the transmission. My top plate on the transmission is like the bottom of it. They had a crack in the bottom of it. So he was like, we should be able to use the old plate, the plate off the old transmission. I was like, that's completely fine. And then they got to get the O-ring gasket and all that for the, I forgot what it was, honestly. The splitter O-ring kit. They got to get that. But they are getting started on it. They did send me a picture. And I might put a little screenshot up there for y'all if I haven't already. Maybe. I don't know. Don't hold me to it. But yeah, I do. I like that. I like that. They own it. They getting started with it, and I hope that they know, and I hope that they feel that I want to get this job done as soon as possible. I don't want y'all to rush it now, but I wanted to get it done. I want to get it done. So that yeah, I I, I don't know, but it looks like that's what they're getting that I want. I'm ready to get it done. I'm not joking around or playing around. So, but they on the move. They moving with it now. So that's good.
This side not magnetic, is it?
Magnetic? No. It just looks cheap.
I thought it was magnetic. And they don't take those magnetic ones anymore.
I got you.
We'd have to deny the load. We'd have to take the load.
I understand. All right. So we are good on our weight, y'all. Yeah, I mean, if anything, yeah, that ain't nothing else I can do, really. We got 11.7 on our 11.760 on my steers, 32,000. Got 32,140 on my drives and 33,460 on my trailer tandems. So we 77,360 pounds total. Yes, sir. Let's see. So we is 9:35 and we are rolling. So yeah, I don't think. Well, yeah, I could have. If I wanted to even it out a little more, I could have slid my tandems back just a little bit. But no reason to do that, especially with me going to Atlanta. No reason at all. Let's put the seatbelt on and let's roll, y'all. I already let my girl know that we on the way before I pull it up there. So she should beat me there. Yo, we done made it back. That's pretty much it, y'all. We done had our little talks. We done vented. We done did everything we needed to do. Waiting on my girl to come scoop me up right now. So Other than that, I need to clean these windows. But yeah, so I'm gonna see y'all. What day am I leaving out? Sunday. I'm gonna see y'all Sunday. Probably be early Sunday, y'all. We'll see y'all early Sunday morning. We'll get out of here. And I gotta get some death before I leave. But other than that, I appreciate y'all tuning in with me. Trucking with Rich. Definitely check out Truck Parking Club if you need a parking spot. TWR20, y'all. TWR20. If you need a parking spot, you get $20 off your first booking. So check them out. Can't hurt to get $20 off your first booking, y'all. Let me move this. Feel like I'm all the way over there, even though this is about to be the end of the video. But yeah, TWR20, y'all check it out. And if you also need a truck scanner for your truck, we have used and experienced the one that we have. My brother's been using it to check out other trucks, and we definitely gonna hook up to it when we get the international back. We're gonna hook up to it, make sure everything is good to go on that. Check everything out. Also, yeah, just check them out. The Ancel is in the description. That's the truck scanner. That's the brand. Their link is in the description. And like I said, if you click on my link, there should be a deal going on, or not a deal. I forgot what it's called, but there's something going on when you click on my link. That's basically you get $10 to $20 off. But as long as you put your email in and all of that, you'll get that $10 or $20 off as well of your purchase. So definitely click that link in my description. It's just at the bottom under the video. It'll say more. Just check it out. And then also, like I said, my promo code truckparkingclub.com. The link is in my description as well, and the promo code is in the description as well. TWR20. Check it out. $20 off your first one. I appreciate y'all. Messed that up. Stay up, stay safe, and stay blessed. I was trying to get on the road with it, y'all. But stay up, stay safe, and stay blessed, y'all. And until next time, we'll see y'all.